Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Blizzard's mount giveaway. So if you don't know what this is, the dev team decided to release an all-new mount coming at the beginning of next year because with COVID going on this year, they just decided that they wanted to create a new mount for all the players. There is one catch: you do have to have Shadowlands activated on your account before this giveaway happens, before this mount happens, and they're also letting us vote on which mount it's going to be, so you have 5 choices of a vote. I'll provide a link below to the page to vote on for NA and a page to vote on for EU servers in the description below. I was going to include some mock-up artwork with overlays on the video, but I decided not to because that's someone else's artwork and I don't want to put it in my video. And I didn't really feel like trying to reach out to them for permission. So I will also provide a link to the mock-up by a player who made and a person who works at Wowhead. So I'll provide you a mock-up if you want to look at them before you vote if you haven't voted yet. I'll also let you know when I go through this really quick what I'm voting for or what I already did vote for. So we have 5 choices here. Wandering Ancient. So this is kind of like probably what you think of. It's like one of those big trees in the Night Elf areas. You know, they're usually an Ancient of War or an Ancient of Lore, for example. You deal with them a ton in any Night Elf area, essentially. Very druidy areas as well. And you know, they're actually in the lore of Warcraft and everything else. So that's actually a pretty cool choice. We also have a Gooey slime saber. So this is like a gooey cat essentially. So I kind of picture it as the ice cream cat from not the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but one of the ones post the traditional ones had the ice cream cat. And I kind of picture it as that, except for it probably won't be pink. Most people think it's going to be green, but I guess it could be any color. It's just gooey, right? We also have a Soaring spell tome. So most people assume, and this was my first assumption as well, that this will be like a giant book that you ride on, which is actually pretty cool. I actually like the idea of the book being open and like the book binding and pages move a little bit as you fly. I kind of like that idea, but some people kind of pictured it more as like a surfboard, but like you're standing on it on the book binding and it's just closed and moving. And again, I will provide the link to some mock-ups for this if you want to see. There's also a Curious Caterpillar. This one would be interesting because we have nothing like a caterpillar in the game. It probably works similar to like the Basilisk or Crocolisk mounts, I'd imagine, but except for it would look like a caterpillar. And then we have a Nerubian Swarmer, which is a little bit vague because we just know it's Nerubian. There's a lot of Nerubian type things in the game, so you kind of get an idea of what it probably looks like. It probably looks like a little bit like a bug in some way, but obviously more Nerubian. And if you don't know what Nerubian means at all, think of maybe like Wrath of the Lich King. There's a lot of Nerubian stuff there. Just as one example, there's a lot of examples in the game actually. So those are the 5 choices. You can go to the link below and vote on this if you haven't already. The one I voted for already was the Wandering Ancient. I'll give my reasons why. I don't think there's necessarily a wrong answer here, but this one currently is in the lead. The reason I voted for this one is because it's the most unique out of all of them. We do have some bipedal mounts already, but this would be the first one that's like well, first of all, it's definitely the first one that's a tree. It's the first one of this kind ever in the game. Whereas, and I just kind of like those, right? So that's just my choice. There's really no wrong answer. Whereas the Gooey Slime Saver, we have all kinds of cats already. Do we have gooey cats? No, but we have tons of different types of cats already. The Spell Tome is a bit interesting, depending on the way it looks, of course. But you know, I think it might be too similar to like the tailoring carpets, magic carpets that you can ride. Caterpillar, again, very original, but not really my favorite thing in the world there. And the Nerubian Swarmer could potentially be very cool, but I also picture, for example, the caterpillars. Well, I actually picture the Slime Saber and Swarmer to probably be kind of small. Spell Tome to be middle. Caterpillar could be large, like a Crocolisk or Basilisk mount. And the Wandering Ancient will probably be large. There's some detractions against the Wandering Ancient. It's like, it's going to be too tall, you're not going to be able to fit through doors. I don't care, I have plenty of mounts that can fit through doors. I want a giant mount that can't fit through doors. And that's why I chose that one. Again, there's no wrong choice here. Go vote if you haven't already. You know, promote this out there. Let's get the entire community's voice heard on this, I guess, and see what people want. Like I said, right now, as of this moment, it's 34% Wandering Ancient. I think it's a little bit different. I think it's per region, and then they'll probably just add them together at the end. But right now on North America, it's 34% for Wandering Ancient, 21% for Slime Saber, 18% for Spelltome, 16% for Caterpillar, and only 11% for the Swarmer. So if you want one of the ones that aren't Wandering Ancient, you need to go vote for this right now. So that's it for this video. I just want to put this out there because I think this is actually kind of cool. Please subscribe to the channel because that helps me out a lot. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.